ARMY, get ready to be surprised by the latest news from BTS's Backstage. Recently, Jin revealed an unexpected moment that happened before one of their biggest concerts. He witnessed how Taehyung and Jungkook suddenly got involved in a heated incident that made the atmosphere backstage heated. What really happened? In a recent interview after completing his military service, Jin had the chance to talk about group dynamics that are not widely known to the public. He revealed that although BTS is known to be solid and compact, they also experience conflicts like families in general, and one of the most surprising moments was when Taehyung and Jungkook suddenly got very angry behind the scenes. According to Jin, this incident occurred when BTS was preparing for a big concert abroad. All members were under high pressure. Intensive training, fatigue, and high expectations from fans made emotions easily provoked. It was in a situation like this that the tension between Taehyung and Jungkook began to peak. Initially, the conflict seemed trivial. It was only a small matter about the order of the choreography that was debated. Jungkook felt that Taehyung was not serious enough during practice, while Taehyung felt pressured by Jungkook's overly perfectionist attitude. The small squabble escalated into a heated argument that even shocked the staff around them. Jin, who happened to be the closest to them at the time, immediately tried to calm the situation down. He said that he was really shocked to see the two youngest members of BTS, who are usually very close, being so harsh on each other. "I've never seen them that tense before," Jin said. What made the atmosphere even more tense was the fact that the argument happened just minutes before they were due to go on stage. The managers and crew began to panic, worried that the incident would affect their performance. However, what happened next left everyone in awe. Just moments after the argument, Taehyung and Jungkook looked at each other, fell silent for a moment, and then, unexpectedly, hugged. Jin said that the moment was very emotional. Both of them cried, not because they were angry, but because of the immense pressure of the tour. The moment of reconciliation showed how deep their bond as brothers was. Taehyung later apologized for being too easygoing during rehearsals, while Jungkook also admitted that he was too harsh and did not consider the mental health of his friends. After the incident, their on-stage performance was one of the best they've had throughout the tour. Their chemistry was incredible, and the audience was oblivious to what was happening behind the scenes. "That's the power of BTS," Jin said with a smile in the interview. The incident served as clear evidence that even a group as strong as BTS can face internal conflicts. But the way they resolved their differences, with open communication and compassion, is a huge lesson, not just for fans, but for anyone who works on a team. Fans who heard the story were overwhelmed with their response. On social media, many ARMYs praised Taehyung and Jungkook's maturity in handling the problem. "They're not just idols, they're an example of how humans should resolve conflict," wrote one Twitter user. Psychologists who heard the story also spoke out, stating that moments like this are important in strengthening relationships between individuals. When conflict is handled in a healthy way, it can come out stronger than ever, and that's exactly what Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship is all about. Meanwhile, Jin revealed that this is one of the reasons BTS has remained solid after more than a decade together. They don't shy away from problems, but instead face them and resolve them as a family. "We fight, we cry, but we also hug each other at the end of the day," he said. This story also shows the human side of BTS, who are often considered perfect. Behind the glitz and glamour on stage, they are people who work hard, deal with stress, and still take care of each other. So, ARMY, if you ever see Taehyung and Jungkook looking so in tune on stage, remember that behind that was a long process. There were conflicts, there were tears, and there were hugs that brought them back together. That's why BTS is more than just a band, they are a true family. ARMY, you won't believe what happened backstage at BTS's final concert. What should have been a joyous and exciting moment suddenly turned tense when Taehyung, V, and Jungkook were seen arguing all of a sudden. The incident even made Jin, who is known to be calm and humorous, speechless and looked very shocked. Sources backstage revealed that the incident happened just minutes before they went on stage, causing a small panic among the staff and other members. According to several eyewitnesses, the fight started from a small misunderstanding regarding the order of the choreography and costumes that changed at the last minute. Taehyung, who is known to be a perfectionist, felt frustrated, while Jungkook, the golden magne, tried to adjust quickly but instead felt pressured. The heated atmosphere was unavoidable, and the two were involved in an argument with voices loud enough to be heard in the side corridor of the stage. Jin, who was preparing his mic, immediately turned his head with a surprised expression and tried to calm the situation before things got worse. Luckily, the professionalism of the BTS members is beyond doubt. After Jin and the manager's staff intervened, Taehyung and Jungkook managed to calm down and reconcile in a mature manner. When they went on stage, there was no sign of tension in their performance. They all performed flawlessly as usual, showing how solid they are as a group. This moment showed that even though they are world stars, they are still human beings who experience emotions. However, it is the way they deal with conflict that makes BTS continue to be role models and loved by millions of people around the world.